dear students. You are welcome in the Education Department at SHAHD Association. Our lesson today is about Algebraic Expressions Part 2. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more lessons and don't forget to click the bell to stay notified. The objectives for this lesson are to factorize a polynomial by using the GCF or greatest common factor, to factorize a polynomial by grouping, to factorize a polynomial that are difference in squares, and finally you will learn how to factorize a perfect square trinomial. Factorizing a polynomial by using GCF. We have seen in the Engage and Exceptor section one method about how to find the GCF between two numbers or of the two numbers. Now we will learn how to use this method in order to write a polynomial in terms of a factor form or in a factor form. So to do that, we should follow these three steps. Step 1, find the GCF. Step 2, divide the polynomial by the GCF. Step 3, express the polynomial as the product of quotient and GCD or GCF, greatest common factor or greatest common divisor. So let's solve these examples in order to understand the idea. If you have 6c cubed d minus 12c squared d squared plus 3cd, and we want to write this polynomial in terms of a factor form, we should first find the GCF or the greatest common factor of these three terms. And the greatest common factor is a divisor for these three terms. So if you want to find the GCF of 6, 12, and 3, we can write it directly as 3 because 3 we can divide 6 by it and 12 by it. So 6 divided by 3 equal 2 and 12 divided by 3 equal 4. And c cubed d, c squared d squared, cd, it's obvious that cd is the greatest common factor of these variables. So the GCF is equal to 3cd. Second step, we should divide the whole polynomial over this GCF. So 6c cubed d over 3cd equal to 2c squared. D with D eliminated, or they eliminate each other. C cubed and C, the power 3 and the power 1 goes with each other, and the remaining is only 2. Minus 12c squared or d squared over 3cd equal 4cd. 3cd over 3cd equal to 1. In the final step, we should write the polynomial as the product of quotient and the GCF. The GCF is 3cd and the quotient is equal to 2c squared minus 4cd plus 1. Now, 6x cubed plus 3x squared minus 12x. So if you want to find the GCF or the greatest common factor of the coefficients 6, 3, and 12, we can write it directly as 3 because we can divide 6 by 3 and 12 by 3. And the greatest or the GCF for the variable x is x. Between x cubed, x squared, and x, the GCF is x because x is a divisor of x cubed and x squared. So let's divide the polynomial 6x cubed plus 3x squared minus 12x over the GCF 3x. So 6x cubed over 3x equal 2x squared, 6 over 3 equal 2, and x cubed over x equal x squared. 3x squared over 3x is equal, it is equal to x only, and minus 12x over 3x, it is equal to minus 4. Step 3, we should write the polynomial in terms of factor form, and to do that, we should write the polynomial as the product of quotient and GCF. The GCF equal 3x and the quotient equal 2x squared plus x minus 4. Of course, you should reduce the second expression if it is needed. Factoring by grouping. We use this method if we want to factorize an algebraic expression with 4 terms and more. For example, b cubed minus 3b squared plus 4b minus 12. Not all terms have the same GCF. That's why we need to group or to divide this polynomial into two groups. So group the terms where you can take the GCF, like b cubed minus 3b squared. We can take b squared as the GCF of b cubed and 3b squared, and we can take 4b or the second group as 4b minus 12. We can take 4 as the GCF of 4b and 12. So b cubed minus 3b squared plus 4b minus 12. Factor out the GCF from each group. The GCF of the first group is b squared, so b cubed over b squared equal b, 3b squared over b squared equal 3. So b minus 3, and 4b over 4 equal b, 12 over 4 equal 3, so 4 into b minus 3. Factor out GCF again. So now we can take b minus 3 as GCF. b minus 3, we take it as a common factor, and the remaining or into b squared plus 4. The remaining from the first group is b squared, and from the second group is 4. So the final answer is equal b minus 3 into b squared. Factoring a polynomials that are difference in squares. Express each term as a square of a monomial. Apply product of the sum of two numbers by their difference identity, which is a minus b into a plus b equal to a squared minus b squared. So if we face an expression in terms or in a form of a squared minus b squared, we can write it directly in a form or in a factor form, which is a minus b into a plus b. For example, x squared minus 16, is it in the form of a squared minus b squared or not? Yes, it is, because x represents a and 16 or 4 represents b. So we can write it as x squared minus 4 squared, which is equal to x minus 4 into x plus 4. 4x squared minus 9. Again, we can write it as 2x squared minus 3 squared. So 2x represents a and 3 represents b. We can write it as 2x minus 3 into 2x plus 3. Example C, 9x squared minus 1. Again, we can write it as 3x minus 1 into 3x plus 1. Factoring a perfect square trinomial. Perfect square trinomials can be factored by guess and check method. So if you recognize the perfect square pattern, you can follow the remarkable identities formula. The first one, a squared plus 2ab plus b squared, it's equal to a plus b quantity square, which is square of a sum identity. Second one, a squared minus 2ab plus b squared, it's equal to a minus b squared, or square of a difference identity. So if you recognize a polynomial in terms of a squared or in a form of a squared plus 2ab plus b squared, or a squared minus 2ab plus b squared, you can write it directly in a form of a plus b squared or a minus b squared. Let's solve examples to understand the idea. X squared plus 8x plus 16. So x squared, we can write it as a squared, and a is denoted by x. 16 equal 4 squared. 4 times 4 equals 16. So we can write 4 squared as b squared, and we can denote 4 by b. Now we need to check if 2ab equal to the middle term or to the 8x or not. So 2ab equal to 2 times x times 4. 2 times x equal 2x times 4 equal 8x. So 2ab equal to 8x. Now we can write x squared plus 8x plus 16 as x plus 4 square, or x plus 4 quantity square, which is the factor form of x squared plus 8x plus 16. Example B, 4x squared minus 12x plus 9. So 4x squared, it's equal to 2x squared or 2x quantity squared. So a equal to 2x and 9 equal 3 square or b square. Again, we can substitute 3 by b. Now we need to check if 2ab equal to 12x or not, regardless the sign of 12x, okay? So 2ab equal to 2 times 2x equal 4x times 3 equal 12x. So 4x squared minus 12x plus 9 is equal to 2x a minus 3b quantity square. So 2x minus 3 quantity square is a factor form for 4x squared minus 12x plus 9. Now let's solve this exercise. Factorize a of x and b of x. So a of x equal 3x minus 2 quantity square plus 2 into 3x minus 2 into x plus 5. So first we need to find the GCF, which is 3x minus 2, as a common factor between 3x minus 2 square and this term. The rest, 2 into 3x minus 2 into x plus 5. So 3x minus 2, we take it as a common factor. Then we divide the whole polynomial by the GCF, as we did before. So 3x minus 2 square over 3x minus 2 equal 3x minus 2. 2 into 3x minus 2 into x plus 5 over 3x minus 2 equal 2 into x plus 5. 3x minus 2 eliminated with 3x minus 2. The remaining is only 2 into x plus 5. Now we should expand and reduce the second bracket. So 3x minus 2 plus 2 times x equal to x, 2 times 10 equal 10. So we need then to reduce the second bracket. So 3x minus 2, 3x plus 2x equal 5x minus 2 plus 10 equal plus 8. b of x equal 4x plus 1 into 2x minus 3 plus 2 into 4x plus 1 quantity square. So again, for x plus 1, we can take it as a common factor. Then 4x plus 1 into 2x minus 3 over 4x plus 1 equal to 2x minus 3. And 2 into 4x plus 1 square over 4x plus 1 equal to 2 into 4x plus 1. Now we need to expand and reduce the second bracket. 4x plus 1, we keep it as it is. 2x minus 3 plus 2 times 4 equal 8x, 2 times 1 equal 2, so 8x plus 2. Now we can reduce the second bracket, so 4x plus 1 into 10x minus 1, 2x plus 8x equal 10, minus 3 plus 2 equal minus 1. Thank you guys for watching, and please try to contact with me if you have any question. Don't forget to solve the worksheet and the evaluation form and send me your answers. If you liked this lesson, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more. And don't forget to click the bell to get all the updates.